Okay, everybody, this is going to be the first video in a long series of myth videos. And the first one we're going to do is my absolute favorite, which is Journey to the West. Sorry. Yeah, so that's going to, okay, first, shut up. No, you shut up. You shut up. You shut up. Yeah! Okay, well, now I got rid of him. Okay, we can start. Okay. We're gonna first talk about the beginning of Journey to the West. First, it starts with a giant stone, and pay attention to this giant stone, because it immediately pops in half, and releasing another tiny little stone that then cracks, and even though it only existed for a few seconds, it cracks open and a stone monkey appears. And even though he only existed for like a few milliseconds, he already knows that he already knows how to be well, what's the word? Oh, manners, right. Manners. He knows manners. So he bows to all four cardinal directions, and then that activates his freaking laser eyes. That even the Jade Emperor himself starts to notice, but I guess for some reason he just thought that was kind of low key, because I guess he is the Emperor of Heaven, so just go with it. Okay. One day this stone monkey was hanging out with a bunch of other stone monkeys, and basically then they eventually follow the river to a waterfall, and then they're like, okay, whoever gets to jumps to the waterfall, and then it's still alive and jumps back out, we're gonna make him the Monkey King. And so of course the stone monkey's like, did someone say in extreme? And then they're like, we totally did not. And then he's like, shut up. So basically, then he immediately jumps straight into the waterfall, then finds a whole palace. He jumps straight out, and he says, hey guys, come on, it's totally safe. It's not like in real life you jump into a waterfall. You totally don't get hurt. You totally don't just fall on the rocks underneath the waterfall. But yeah, I guess this is a very, very weak waterfall. And yeah, basically when they all jumped into the waterfall and found the palace on the other side, the stone monkey sits on the throne and says, okay guys, you said you would make me the Monkey King? Where's my crown? So they're all like, now kind of being a little bit afraid of the Monkey King's power, of the stone monkey's power, they all make him the Monkey King. And then basically everything's great. Until one day, why, stone monkey? He thinks about mortality. This is gonna drag on. Sorry. So he thinks about mortality, and he's like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna live for thousands of years. Like, that's not totally my lifespan's that long, and I'm just gonna go and find a way to become immortal, and then I'll come back and we'll all be immortal if you guys are still alive by then. I don't want to tell him how long a monkey's lifespan is. Okay, and basically, after they built him a raft and all, he kind of sets out after saying goodbye to his monkey bros, and then eventually after a long time of sailing that is really enough to make a person go scurvy, he lands on an island, and he's like, at last, finally land. And then he's like, hey guys, does anybody know about the mortals? Can they make me immortal? And they're all like, no, not really. We don't really know where they are. So this kind of angers Sun Wukong, and then but also all of the guys left.
Start that over, because.
No, I'm okay with that. Please.
Wait, just say he got to the island.
He got to the island, and basically, after seeing these people who were fishing, he then was like, hey guys, can you help me find the mortals? And they all dash off except one who's too dead to the world to really notice. And then he's like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. And like the guy was kind of spooked because a monkey the size of him, who was standing on 2 feet and was talking to him, was like walking over to him, and he was like, do you know where the mortals are? Or like, I'm gonna be upset. So the guy was like, and the Monkey King's like, I'm just gonna take your clothes. So that's how Monkey King got clothes. And then then he finally, after a long time of searching, he finally found like a person who taught him how to be immortal and a bunch of other powers he got. So now he's OP and makes the gods even fear him. Okay, and basically, yeah. Then he one day got kicked out of immortal school just because he was showing off and flying through the clouds and stuff. And so basically, but that didn't really bother him because he was already kind of immortal. And then like one day he's like, you know what, guys? He finds in his absence a bull demon, not the bull demon king. He's actually a good friend of the bull demon king, but a random bull demon was like, I'm gonna enslave your kind. While Monkey King was away, and now that he's back, the Monkey King was actually, instead of being furious, he was like, yes, finally, I get to murder oh no, what a tragic event. Yeah, sure, I'm totally not that bad of a guy. Then he pops over to the bull demon and straight up clobbers the bull demon, and then just for good measure just chops him in two with his own sword. Okay. Yeah. Kind of overdoing it. Monkey King, you could have just whacked him to death. Well, he's a demon. Don't look at me like that, people. He's a demon. He's already evil. He deserves it. Like, seriously, like, there's nothing good in him. Okay. Also, I have to say, then he was like mess around with having a bunch, and like he also became immortal again from erasing his name from the Book of Death. And then like there was a bunch of stuff he did. Like he ate all the immortal peaches in existence, all the mortal pills, drank a mortal wine. So that was about to 9,000 layers of immortality. Okay, so yeah, I guess I feel like, because what's better than just getting more of what you already have, right, Monkey King? You just okay, I'm better. Yeah. Now I have to say something. Now it's like a bunch of stuff in heaven, and he also gets thrown in a pot, and they try to kill him with lightning, fire, and weapons. But what happens? The lightning doesn't work, the fire doesn't work, and the weapons shatter on impact on his head. And yeah, after being thoroughly terrified, the Jade Emperor just like straight up sent all of his whole army of immortal soldiers, and they all immediately get killed by Monkey King. Monkey King? I just had to say this. And I think the judge is gonna agree with you for you to be allowed in heaven again. Okay, sorry. Okay, right. Oh, right. Okay. I have to. Okay, then after then Buddha stops his mayhem and basically says, "Okay, you can. I'll let you be the king of heaven if you can jump out of the palm of my hand." Then Monkey King's like, "That's easy, bro." But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of other options besides challenging Buddha, who's like, Buddha's really the only being that's stronger than Monkey King, so he's challenged like the one guy who's stronger than you to get in bet with. So yeah, then basically he jumped as far as he could till he reached literally the pillars of the end of the universe. Then he writes his name on one of the pillars. Then he just kind of pees on the same pillar. Well, he's a monkey, okay? He's a monkey. You can't blame him. He might have a conscience, but he's still a monkey. Still a monkey, even if he biologically shouldn't be. Sorry. Okay. I have to say. Then he gets trapped under a mountain for a few thousand years. But let's cut away from him to get to the main character of the story. And yes, it is shocking how Monkey King, who's literally the most...
Don't kick the table.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, who's literally the most powerful character, is not the main character, and like he's really the most bad butt out of all.
Let's try that again with a different adjective. He's the most.
Sorry, he's not the most bad, but he's the most. Well, he's the most bad boy. I'm not changing that. I like it. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Now, where was I? Right. There's this guy who's like I think it was I forgot his name. He was really he was really that not really that important in the story really.